How goes? How goes? Morning, Darkstar. Alright, so... You know what I forgot to do yesterday? Because I thought I was done with Blade's Edge Mountains. But I forgot to turn in the Ogre Queen quest. I can't be the Ogre Queen if I don't turn in the quests. So we're going to turn that in first, and then we're going to run a few dungeons. It's one of those quests that's not technically required to complete the zone. We are not going to do the rep grind that comes after it, because that's a disaster. Alright. So, I was sitting right here. What in the world? Hold on, I have to fix something in my settings. I was messing around with a few things. Why is it showing nameplates? There we go. Okay. Yes, I have taken Skolok's soul. Can't believe I forgot to turn this quest in. It is over then. You have freed us from the shackles of our enslavement to the Sons of Gruul. You have given the Bloodmaw clan a reprieve from certain extinction. Words cannot describe the extent of the debt that all of the ogres of Blade's Edge Mountains, Bloodmaw and Bladespire alike owe you, Rinsior. Look down. Even now, the ogres gather to pay you tribute. Let Gruul and his puppet, the old King Malgar, cower within their lair. Go to the ogres below as our new queen. We're not doing that. All hail Rinsior, the new queen of the ogres. Ah, look at my adoring subjects. I'm gonna come down here. I'm going to try and take some screenshots more often, cause just cause. Look at that. Cause I'm gonna post them on Facebook. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I am amazing. I'm the queen of the ogres. Look at them, they love me. Okay. I'm their queen now. Yeah, and then this is for to start the rep grind. Wow, they roared, didn't they? Look at them. Ah, they're so cute. Oh, I can go down and talk to some of them. Let's see. What did they say? You kill Grun. Now you fight things from sky? Yeah, okay, right on that. Some of them are dancing. This is so adorable. You know what we didn't deal with, though? That dragon that I set free with the time thingy. I'm curious about that. I don't know if it'll come up later or whatever, but... Anyways, so these are all my new friends. And... yeah. That is Blade's Edge Mountain. So next we're going to run 4 dungeons. I'm going to run the Steamvault, and the Shadow Labyrinth, and the Shattered Halls. I'm going to finish off the 3, well, finish off-ish, because some of them need raids to really finish them off. I'm going to finish off the 3 ones here, and then I'm going to do the Black Morass as well, because it doesn't fit anywhere else. So, since I have a pause, I'm just going to do it now. So let's start with the Steamvault. We're done with Blade's Edge. I have to go all the way underwater. Yeah, because technically the Black Morass, it comes before the 3 dungeons in Netherstorm, but I know that there's quests that send you to those while you're doing Netherstorm. And also while you're doing Shadow Moon. So I need to do Black Morass before those, but, like, there's no good place for it. So I'm just going to do it now. Well, after these 3 dungeons. It's one of those things that it makes me wish that, like, the dungeons and stuff, kind of like Final Fantasy, where the dungeons were just aligned with the story, and you knew where to do them. Whee! Okay. Back here again. You know what? Did I get my reputation up enough to talk to this guy? I'm revered with the Cenarian Expedition. I did a lot of fucking quests for them.
I can help
No,
you.
this guy still won't let me.
Hecht.
Rude. And dungeon difficulty is set to heroic. So, let's do this. To the Steamvaults. I did, of course, have a quest, and we've already met these guys. We rescued Claw. He was the one who was controlled by that hunter. I rescued Bite, too, at some point.
I am honored.
Anyways.
Farewell.
Thank the stars you're here. We need your help. Don't y'all, please?
Be careful.
Our help is very important. Warlord Calathresh is in charge of the entire Steamvault operation. I need you to kill him, Rinsior. The Naga have left us with no option but violence. Show him no mercy. Okay.
Del Nagas.
So, Naturalist Bite. The Naga are working with leper gnomes to spread a horrific disease across Zangramarsh. It's already spread throughout the Steamvault. Clear out anything that's been contaminated and bring me the central gear from Mechanier Steam Rigger quickly. The Steamvault is the heart of the Naga's efforts to pump the water out of Zangramarsh, and Hydromancer Thespia personally oversees these efforts. Taking her out would seriously hinder their operation. Alright. Let's, hinder that operation. Yeah. See how good I am at hindering? Big bog lords. Come on, pick it up. Okay. Which way are we going? Also, I totally know my way around here. You can see because I'm already lost. I have to, like, follow the map exactly. This is the one you have to remember to turn the things on after you beat the boss, huh? Oh, look at mine. Yeah. Don't let me walk away without pressing the button. I don't want to have to go all the way back. Okay, so before we fight her, let's read her stuff. Hydromancer Thespia. At the height of the Night Elf Empire, the highborn Thespia delighted in art and music. Her love of these things vanished during the Great Sundering, when she and many of her kin were sucked into Azeroth's depths and transformed into hateful Naga. In the millennia that followed, Thespia remained a close confidant to her childhood friend, Lady Vosh. Without hesitation, she journeyed with her comrade to Zangarmarsh and vowed to oversee the Naga's quest to drain the region's water supply. So,
will consume nature and will be.
She's a bitch, but she's a good friend. Lol. Okay, hit the thing. Touch the butt. I touched the butt. Okay. And then we go... Oh, here. Yeah. Then we go back down to the other side. It's the second one I always forget. I am going the right way. Whee! I do need to kill... I'm just murdering people for fun at this point. Okay. How we doing? This way. Hold up. I see... Oh hey, we help this guy out too. Earthbinder Rage, what's he say? If you're going to get to Warlord Calathresh, you'll need to defeat Mechanier Steamrigger and Hydromancer Thespia, so that you can get to the main chamber's access panel. You smash a few buttons on those, and the door to the main chamber will open right up, so he's reminding me to press the buttons. That's nice of him. Really appreciate it. Those slaves don't run away when I kill their balance. That's a shame. Such a shame that they must die. Alright. So it says I need to kill 6 leper gnomes. Oh look, there's like a dozen leper gnomes here. Hey guys, I'm gonna gather you guys all up because I'm gonna just kill you all at once. Good. Oh, you little fuckers. How do you feel about me now? Huh? How do you like that? Okay, I gotta read the thingy. Mechanier Steam Rigger. The irradiation of Gnomergon transformed many of the city's survivors into leper gnomes. Among these victims was the brilliant Mechanier Steam Rigger. Although he escaped Gnomergon and retained his intellect, whatever ethics and compassion he had once possessed were gone. He wandered Azeroth, selling his knowledge to a number of unscrupulous groups, such as the Blood Cell Buccaneers. Oh, the fuck those guys. Recently, the Naga hired Steamrigger to operate the intricate machinery in Zangarmarsh's Steamvault.
Bring in the pain!
I didn't even hit him! Also, he yells mommy. I don't feel bad, but, yeah. That's a thing. So I press the button. You know what? I think... Yeah, Mechanier Steamrigger is the one who drops the helm that I want. Right? Fine. He did not drop the helm, but he has a helm that I want. Is anything... Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, Calathrash doesn't really have anything I want, but... Alrighty then. Warlord Calathrash. Deep within the Steamvaults, the Naga have begun experimenting with a mysterious substance to strengthen their warriors and purge them of fear. Calathrash was one of Lady Vash's first servants to volunteer as a test subject for this dark elixir. As reward, he has been charged with guarding the expansive Steamvault and ensuring the region's arcane machineries operate without interruption.
You deem yourselves worthy simply because you bested my gods? Your head will not be compromised. Excellency, full flash!
Ooh. Alright. So, is everybody here dead? Defeated him. And, oops, I got caught on a wall. Hold on. Yeah. And there's no shortcuts. I get to run all the way back. Also, I still need to kill a Boglord, so hopefully I'll see some Boglords on my way back and get them murdered. So much stuff in my bags. Yeah. I see some. Look, there's one right down the center of the room. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright. So
I'm
you...
awake. I'm awake.
Perhaps now we can restore all the desperately needed water to the land. I'm sure. And... be as thorough as possible. The fate of Zangarmarsh depends on it. Yeah. Okay, your gear. I'm glad we were able to contain this before it spread across all of Zangarmarsh or further. Thank you. Yeah. I think that dialogue that they're doing right now should have been read before I went and killed Calathresh, because I really wish you could trigger whatever dialogue they're going to say whenever you want. That'd be nice.
How may I help?
I wish I had not come to this, but the Naga refuse all attempts to negotiate.
Goddess watch over you.
Water stop. Alright. Just taking screenshots. I wish I had the selfie cam. Okay. So that's that. Next is Shadow Labyrinth. I'm gonna have to swim up top. Okay, that's annoying. I'm just gonna hearth out of this water, because water is evil. And then I will fly in the direction of the Shadow Labyrinth.
I am honored.
Yeah.
Go in peace.
We'll just sit here and slow fly. Hi, gnomes. Skirt. I don't have enough transmogs. I need more transmogs. Oh yeah, I also got the pet. I got the little beetle. It's hideous. I love it. It's got hearts on its shell. But yeah, got the little thing. I'm just clicking buttons at this point because I'm bored. I need to sell my inventory. Open all the clams. Okay, we're almost there. So, the Aldor are all red on me. I wonder if I go up there, will they try to kill me? Yes, it is a very long flight. It's not the longest flight, because there are longer. Oh, they just teleport you out, like in Dalaran. You know, Dalaran's really whack, because... So I was playing Alliance earlier. And you know, the Horde building is right next to the Flight Master, and it's right between the Flight Master and the bank. And if you fly right over the Horde building and your Alliance, it'll teleport you to the center. And I'm like, I'm not trying to bother you guys. I just want to go to the bank. Yeah, that's obviously happened to me more times than I would like. Yeah, well, if they want me to go around, then don't put it right there, or make it to where I can't. You know what I'm saying? Shady dealer. He's got a stabber. Silver wine, ether mead. Huh. Diamond berries. He's got some interesting stuff for sale for a shady. This is a
Take
provisioner.
time if you need.
He just sells food.
Peace for you.
Okay. There's a lot of corpses here. But I mean, all things considered. Nobody in here. I'm used to them setting up camp in here. Alrighty then. Into the Shadow Labyrinth. Hopefully I went to the right one this time. I did! Look, there are quests for me. So this is Field Commander Mafoon.
Live another day.
The leadership of Shatrith is too slow to act, so the great people of the lower city have taken matters in the Shadow Labyrinth into our own hands.
See you.
It's about time that you arrived. Melissa said that she would be sending help days ago, and we've been fighting in here longer than that. Yeah, I got sidetracked, you know, I went to the Blade's Edge Mountains.
Luck
Yeah, it's
to
been a
you.
while.
Go on then.
Used to need a key to get in, which I think needed stuff from a bunch of dungeons. Oh, that makes sense. 2 years ago, the Shadow Council summoned forth a being that shattered Auchindoun in its wake. Read the Codex of Blood to find out what happened. Be warned, Grandmaster Vorpil guards it with his life. Yeah.
Peace for you. You'll come back sometime.
When the Cable found our spies, they fed them to Ambassador Helmal, one by one. Our men deserve justice. Slay the ritualist, binding him, then dispose of Helmal. It is a most deserving fate, I'm sure.
So long.
Okay, and this is the spy Riktha.
Strength and honor.
Oh, she's a orc. Is she green? She is green. She's a green orc. We, the people of Lower City, had a rather extensive spy network set up in the Shadow Labyrinth until recently. Now they're all dead except for me and Togun. Fun.
Fight well, friend.
The Shadow Council has already killed most of our spies, but Togun was foolish enough to escape only to go back in. You must find him. He may be reckless, but we need to find out what he knows. Okay.
Strength.
Alright, let's get to... A lot of people in here, aren't there? I don't necessarily need to kill everybody here, but I do like random murder, so yeah. Oh, these guys have an herb. Herby herb. Okay. And... oh, look at all these imps. Mwahahaha. Okay. Oh, loot. Okay. Spiders. More spiders. Skellies. Okay. And this one, if I recall, in order to hit the boss, you have to knock out all of the guys around the pillars. So I do have to wipe this room clean. This room gets to be purged. Okay. Before I do that last pillar, let's read the thing. Near here too. Oh. Yeah, there's a spy over around that thingy. Anyways, Ambassador Helmaw. A powerful demonic servant and acolyte of pain, Ambassador Helmaw is dedicated to the art of death. He loves nothing more than the taste of a mortal's lifeblood, tinged with horror and despair. Helmaw is bound by the fell-orcs of the Shadow Labyrinth and fed a constant stream of prisoners, bolstering the demon to serve the black will of his masters. I didn't need to kill that guy, but I did anyways. Alright. Hey there, buddy.
You will pay to do that. Constant. Mortal.
Yeah, whatever you said. Let's go this way. There's a quest over here. Alright, this is a spy that we're sent here to rescue. Do you think you could help me get out of this cage? It's a bit cramped. Buddy. Pal. Hate to be the one to say I told you so, but I'm pretty sure your buddy told you so. Okay. They've been torturing me, trying to get me to tell them everything that I know. They fed the others to Helmaw, and I was to be next, but I told them nothing. They're using special devices to make their summoning more powerful. You must steal these devices. Okay. I'll do that. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Righty then. So we're going this way. Oh, it looks like they're in church. Let's go ruin their day. But first I'm gonna go steal their shit. Ooh, look, a mine. Hi. Yeah, I imagine at level it must have been horrible, especially these fuckers who walk around. They look like they hit hard. It's probably the 6 arms. They'll run and they can... Oh god. Nah. Oh, I missed some. Hold on, I gotta go get the ones I missed. They do kind of slow you a bit, don't they? Alright. And whoosh! Oh, I missed one. Look at this pile of loot! Okay, back to stealing stuff. There, see, I killed them all just for you. I mean, for me too, but... The boss has a mind control. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so... And also, don't... If you engage with the boss without killing everything in the room, doesn't he, like, make everything in the room come at you? A powerful demonic servant and acolyte of pain, Ambassador Helmaw is dedicated to the art of death. Oh wait, no. That's the wrong one. There it is. Blackheart the Insider. Oh god. When the Orcish Horde first invaded Azeroth through the Dark Portal, 2 Shadow Council members instead turned their attention to the ancient Draenei burial grounds of Auchindoun. The unquiet spirits in the area proved to be excellent subjects for the Warlock Blackheart to perfect his mind control abilities. Well, isn't he an asshole? Let's make him regret his life choices. Hey there, buddy.
You'll be sorry!
Will I, though? I'm not feeling particularly sorry. Ooh, this could be a cute little swan. Anyways, oh, I have an upgrade available. New cloak. Okay. Man, I fully believe that any type of mind control or anything like that needs to, at least the chance to be resisted or cleared. You know, like, otherwise, it's just not. Or in some way avoided. You know, that would be okay too. Because if you can avoid it, then it's still a mechanic. You know, you have to do something. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, look. Herb. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you've got, like, 50 things in one room and they all run and go get their buddies. I do not need to take on the skeleton mounds. At least I don't think I do. Groom, you really want to both a rogue and a mate? Yeah. So, before... Is he gonna let me pick up this book without being an asshole? Yeah. The musty pages of the Codex seem to magically turn themselves, guiding your attention to a specific chapter past horrors no mortal eye should ever perceive. The book opens to a page that somehow feels right, yet so very wrong. I'm gonna read... We'll see how long I can get before I get bored. Long ago, in a dimension of the cosmos, unfathomable to mortal minds, there was born, if such a term could be used for it, a being of such unbelievable power that its very entrance into existence shattered all reality around it. Known only as Murmur, it was the essence of sound, and to hear it speak was known death eternal. I know what it means. Space Dad. Existing only for chaos, the slightest whisper meant the destruction of whole worlds. Yet still, there were those that would try and worship this mindless being. There were even those more insane who dared to think to control it. And lo, how the mighty fell, trembling at its feet, fearful that it might direct its words upon them. But still did these charlatans, those worshipping pretenders to a non-existent religion, rail against the inevitable in a vain attempt to control their god. Uncaring and likely not even noticing them, Murmur yawned and they knew oblivion. Yet one somehow managed to survive, and in his insanity found a way to bring Murmur into the world. A mortal possessed of arcane and dark knowledge that none could surpass, he devised a method to enhance his summoning through the capture and use of souls untold. Whole civilizations were brought to extinction through his soul devices to fuel the ritual through which he and his conspirators would bring Murmur into their world. And summon forth Murmur they did. Powerful magics of containment and silencing were employed, held together by the constant supply of souls being fed into them. Yet still they could not control the beast, could not bend it to their will. These mortals began to devise different strategies, and one after the other they all failed. And in so doing, they weakened their rituals, accidentally giving Murmur the slightest modicum of freedom. It was all that it was needed. Only this book survived the cataclysm that destroyed their world. Those proud and foolish men who thought to control a cosmic being of untold power. Would you, the possessor of the Codex, do the same? Have you devised a foolproof method to summon forth Murmur, or any of the other entities cautiously whispered of in these unhallowed pages? We shall see. Okay. So now we can complete the quest. Opening the magically suspended tome, a sense of dread overwhelms you. Something is most definitely wrong here. The Shadow Council has lost control of the cosmic being that they summoned here almost 2 years ago. Only known as Murmur, it threatens to overrun the Shadow Council and break free into the outside world. That would be bad. So I take it y'all want me to murder him. Okay, before I go whack him. Grandmaster Vorpal. In the early days of the Horde, Grandmaster Vorpal convinced the Orc Warlock Gul'dan to allow him to investigate the mysteries of Auchindoun, secretly desiring to harness the energy of the frighteningly powerful cosmic essence that permeated the area. A little too big for your britches, eh? Let's,
I'll make an offering of your blood!
Yeah? Is that so?
I give my life gladly.
I don't think you had much choice in the matter, but okay. Oh, that's a cute skirt. Oh, that's male, too. Oh, nice. Okay. Onwards. Let's go kick Murmur's ass. some of these guys just be dying. Also, you die. Why'd you stay back there? That's rude. Okay. So, are we ready for Murmur? In the beginning, so far away, such phrases cannot begin to describe this elemental's origins. Its existence heralds pure destruction. Worlds shatter and the pieces scatter at its whim. Only the truly mad would think to summon it. Perhaps there is yet time to banish Murmur before it fully enters Outland. Drops a cool mace, does he? Let's see what he drops. Well, that's a cute top. Oh, hold on, I gotta try this on. That's cute. It looks like leather and chains. Kinky. Anyways. But that's a cute dress, too. Oh, nice sword. Oh, that's a cool blue spear. That's nice. I don't see a mace. I'm gonna have to do this dungeon again and again because Grandmaster Vorpal drops the shirt that I need. Anyways. Murmur, huh? Whack. And now he's dead. What'd I get? Nothing of note. Okay. But I did complete all the quests, so I get to run all the way back because there's no shortcut, because fuck you, that's why. More dungeons need a shortcut. Just saying. Da-da, da-da. I'm just saying that this isn't very stream friendly, you know? And I get it if you were doing these dungeons when you're supposed to or whatever. You could just leave instance group. But Chromie time doesn't work that way. So... yeah. This is why my ass is so toned. I mean, you have suffered in ways I can't even imagine because, you know, you played through all of this. Oh, hey. I maxed out Outland Herbalism, so... yeah. Also, this was the back in the time where corpse runs in dungeons were the worst thing imaginable, right? Because you didn't just go back to the start of the dungeon. Ugh. Okay. Yelling in the city for a group. Oh, man. Okay. So, Field Commander
What you need,
Mafoon.
stranger? Peace for you.
I cringe to think what would happen had Murmur escaped to the outside world. Thank you, brave hero. I am pretty amazing.
Luck to you. So long.
It won't bring anyone back, but at least justice has been done. Yup.
See you.
And I found
No
your
problem.
buddy.
May your blades never
Were you able
dull.
to find Togun? Yeah.
Go forth to victory.
So these are the soul devices that Shadow Council was using to enhance their summoning powers? Intriguing.
Go
Is it
with
though?
honor.
Alright, I appreciate you guys. Peace out. Also, this was back in the days where, like, if somebody in your group that you happened to get didn't have, like, the raid attunement done or whatever, you had to go get it for them because you couldn't go in. Is that right? I like their tents. No, only one person needs the key? Okay. Yeah, but that's for the dungeons, but I'm thinking for the raids, when you've got like 10 to 25 people to 40, I think. And everybody needs to be attuned. Man. Yeah. Anyways, 25. 25 people, and if one person didn't get their fucking attunement. 40 was only classic. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so next, Shattered Halls. Also, that was the last one of Auchendoun, so we are done with Auchendoun. Auchendoun does not have a raid. So, that's nice. Hold up. Destroy Livid. Hold on. Not raids, dungeons. No. No. Oh. Hold on. I thought this was a dungeon quest, and it says it's a dungeon quest. But it's not. I might finish this quest line too. Whatever it is. Actually, it turns in right here. Hold on, let me turn this quest in real quick and see if it leads to anything else. Still says it's a dungeon quest, so... Oh, shut up. You knew when you watched me that I'd be going back and forth and getting lost and doing random things. I mean, I think I've been doing pretty good staying on track for the most part. Let me just turn this quest in. Okay. Hey you. I found this Book of the Dead. Who are you and what do you want? Oh, I talked to you earlier. If the old Draenei said to destroy the book, why didn't you? Bah, what's the difference? You might be greedy, but at least you're honest. Me, on the other hand, I lied to get this book. I have no idea where those poor lost souls kept their treasure, nor would I tell you if I did. However, I do have something for you. You did a good thing on this day, perhaps a great thing. You should be rewarded. By the way, welcome to the fold. Alrighty then, thank you. At this point, I'm just doing favors for those guys, to get rep. Speaking of rep, I am maxed out in Stormwind. I should change my, tabard. I'll have to go find another tabard, that gives rep. Which probably means going back to Stormwind at some point and buying one of the ones that they have. Because I think only the classic ones do rep on the tabards. Alright, another
What's on your
flight.
mind?
This one to honor hold.
Be good.
Yeah. More rep. More rep is good. Alrighty. We're doing the last dungeon before the raid on here. Yeah. Now, question is, that's the raid, right? Yeah, that's the raid. Shattered Halls. Is that it? No. That's Hellfire Ramparts. There it is. I'm assuming you also had a key needed a key for this one. Shattered Halls. Okay. I can tell because there was a gate. There was a good place to put a key. Alright, and we have worked with these guys before, but it was so long ago that I hardly remember them. There's a mouse crawling on. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Alright. We were here to scout for an invasion, but they already knew we were coming.
Life bless you.
Be quiet. We'll surely be overwhelmed if they notice us now. They're like right there. They can see us. I mean, I'm not stealthed. I'm a paladin. I go in with big sword.
Be careful. For the Alliance.
Gunny is dying from a powerful curse, Rinsior. Grand Warlock Netherstorm augments his power with a pair of mystical braziers. If you bring me an ember from the brazier, perhaps it can counteract the dark magic. Sure.
Go with honor, friend. Life bless you.
Stormwind wants to see proof of our success in the war effort. Rather than showing them body bags, I thought we'd present him the warcloth of Omrog, Kargath's fiercest warrior. Think you can handle him? I can handle anything.
Be careful.
You know who you're talking about?
For the Alliance.
Ooh. There's only one true way to end the fell orc threat to Honorhold and the Alliance. Their war chief must be slain. Bring me his namesake weapons.
Let's make quick work of them!
I think they noticed us. Bring me his namesake weapons so that we can always remember his death. You mean his blade fists? Yeah.
Go with honor, friend.
Anyways, Gunny, how you
What
doing?
can I do for you?
Old Gunny doesn't have much longer. Do me one last favor and kill the biggest, meanest fell orcs you can find. For old time's sake, guy. Yeah,
Be
yeah.
good.
You're gonna be fine.
Form ranks and make the intruders pay! Next warrior, now!
Alrighty then.
Join the fight! Another defensive positions! Next warrior, now!
So I am going through these hallways pretty slowly, because I remember one time going through them as fast as possible and just running through, and the boss wouldn't trigger. I don't remember which boss it was, but one of the bosses would not trigger in this dungeon because I went through too fast. I am also going to kill these sleeping guys because I feel like they deserve it. I am a terrible person. Okay. We're getting there. Into the sewers. Into the sewers. It's always the sewers with you. Okay. Up we get.
Run, coward! Run!
So, this guy is just terroring his own guys and laughing at them. What a dick. This is Grand Warlock Nethercurse.
Your pain amuses me.
You're just torturing him too. Wow.
One pitiful wretch down. Go on, take another one.
Shut up, I'm trying to talk. Once a shaman of the Shadow Moon clan, abandoned abandoned his reverence for the elements to master the art of wielding fell magic. The demonic energies at his command have left him a husk who finds delight only in torturing young fell
Your
orcs
pain
to test the
amuses
limits of their
me.
mental and physical strength. Uh-huh.
I was going to kill him anyway.
I didn't kill anybody. You did, you dick.
You can have that one. I no longer need him. Thank you for saving me the trouble. It's my turn to have some
This guy's an ass.
shame.
Okay. And now he's dead. But I need to get something from... Here we go. Okay. Oh, hey. War Chief Kargath Bladefist yells, "The Alliance dares to intrude this far into my fortress? Bring out the honor hold prisoners and call for the executioner. They'll pay with their lives for this trespass." I gotta go rescue them. Ooh.
Invaders have breached the defenses!
Okay. I think it's this hallway that if you go too fast, that guy won't get to the end. And,
Archers, form ranks!
yeah, you gotta
On
give
my mark!
these fuckers a
Ready!
chance to
Aim!
be dicks.
Fire!
Should be good now. Hi. This guy is a boss, so I need to not accidentally murder him. Okay. Let me read his stuff. Guard Porung. During the bloody siege of Shatrith, Porung stormed an enclave of Draenei paladins who had barricaded themselves within a corner of the city. He single-handedly slaughtered the defenders, but suffered a grave injury that left him incapable of following the horde when it later stormed Azeroth. Now recovered, Porung serves War Chief Kargath Bladefist in Hellfire Citadel, hoping to make up for the glorious battles he has missed and write his name in Orcish history with the blood of his enemies. Okay. Anyways. I need to kill a couple of you guys, so I'm just gonna come over here and go whack. And whack. Okay. And you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. Can you tell I enjoy killing fell orcs? Look, I really like regular orcs, and these guys just make regular orcs look bad. Okay. Where's my button? The ruthless and cunning ogre Omrog is considered one of the Fell Horde's deadliest members, but this feared brute has a problem. The ogre's two heads are always struggling to agree on even the simplest matters. 2 years ago, Omrog began a 12-step plan to develop a synergy between his warring personalities. His heads have yet to decide on which step to start with. So, not working out for you, huh, buddy? I like listening to these guys talk.
Mish! Why don't you let me do the talking? Hey!
I can't hit them without killing them, but I want to, like... Actually, wait, where's my foam sword? Hold on. Toy box. And grab... Yes. I can't foam sword him? I can't foam sword the boss. That's rude.
It's all your fault. I hate you.
I forgot. You can't use the foam sword on bosses, cause... Fuck you, that's why. Wrong way. Like, I just wanted to hit him a little bit, but I couldn't hit him a little bit without killing him. Too strong. And it wouldn't be a problem at all if they just fixed Chromie time. Just saying. Rogues. Rogue. Rogue. This hall must have been hell on launch as well, cause full of rogues. Wait, I saw one. Where he is. Okay. Alrighty then. The last boss. Chieftain of the Shattered Hand clan and war chief of the Fell Horde, Kargath is one of the greatest orcish heroes in recent memory. Over the years, he has severed both of his hands and replaced them with weapons of war, a bloody ritual unique to his clan. And the joy he derives from inflicting pain on both others and himself is legendary among the orcs. As the Fell Horde's tyrannical ruler, he has channeled his ruthlessness and ferocity into forging an unstoppable army within the iron walls of Hellfire Citadel. Yeah, I don't think he gets to scratch it. You know what? He probably has somebody do it for him. You know, he probably has, like, a designated ass scratcher. You know, and actually it's probably just a general scratcher unless he has multiple, because, you know, he just has somebody that scratches him. He says, "My balls itch," and just has somebody scratch him. Like, you know, or that itch you get in your nose sometimes. Yeah, he can't do that. Anyways, sup, buddy?
I am called Bladefist for a reason, as you will see.
Bop.
The true horde will prevail.
Will it though? Also, dare you call yourself true horde? Kargath Bladefist has been slain. Long live the Alliance. Yeah. At least this quest guy comes to me.
Well met. Light bless you.
Did you bring the Ember? We don't have much time. Yeah.
For the Alliance.
He was a good soldier. Oh, he's talking about the guy.
Friend. Be careful.
Got your cloth.
For the Alliance.
My superiors will be very pleased to see this. Thank you.
Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
Proof of his demise. I guess his corpse fell through, but yes, I did grab his blade fist.
Light bless you.
We have struck a major blow against the enemy with your help. Honor Hold is far safer than it's been in years.
Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
If only we could have saved him.
Be careful.
I guess Gunny died. Don't suppose he has a shortcut out of here, does he?
Need help?
No.
Light bless you.
Then I'm gonna go kill this orc just for fun. No particular reason, but I really want to kill this guy. Also, there's some prisoners over here, so I'm helping. Oh, wait! Didn't I help her earlier? Private Rifleman Brownbeard. I feel like I know these guys. Okay. My Hearthstone did cool down though, so I can teleport out here. I rescued some Alliance people. No reward.
Greetings. Be careful.
I think I should get a reward for rescuing those Alliance people. I'm just saying. Anyways, I should have set my hearth to Shattrath while I was there. Because I'm going to have to go all the way back to Shattrath to get to... Hold on. I really wish I could just leave the dungeon with a button click. Like... Yeah. Because it would be shorter for me to run out, but it would take forever because I'd have to be running. You know, at least if I'm flying, then I don't actually have to think about it. Anyways, so let's see. So we're doing the Black Morass. More ass. Let's go to Shattrath. Whee! Let's see. That's pretty. Ooh, that's a pretty bow. Skyfire hawk bow. Remind me to go back and murder that guy a few times. I want that bow. Oh! Kargath is the one that has the claw, the fist weapon that looks like demon claws. I'm gonna have to get those. I can also get his blade fist as a weapon. I don't want it, but the fact that you can loot it from his corpse is kind of funny. Okay. We do Black Morass, we get to go to Area 52. But a lot of things get cut from this game. You know, like your dance studio. I'm just gonna keep bringing that up because you hate it. Oh, wait. Too bad.
You waste my time.
Okay, let's go to Stormwind. Loading, loading. And Caverns of Time. And I believe I already even took the quest for the Black Morass, so we're good to go there. Okay. Don't suppose you'll take me down there again. Yes. Flight, please. Sleepies. It's so pretty here. Whoosh. Right. Thank you. And we are going over here. So I have actually never done this dungeon before at all, so it'll be my first time doing this one. I don't usually bother with the Cavern of Time. I only did Old Hills, Red Foothills because it had a thing that I wanted drop, so yeah, I've never done this one. It is scripted to defend the portals? Okay. Stop! Do not go any further, mortal. You are ill-prepared to face the forces of the infinite dragonflight. Come, let me help you. Sure. Hail, adventurer. Heed my warnings before venturing into the Black Morass. I was sent here. Indeed, if the orcs never make it to Azeroth, the Alliance will never form. Eventually, civil war will break out, further weakening the human kingdoms. Ultimately, the Burning Legion will invade Azeroth, destroying it in the absence of any defenders. You know, that's what I get. What he just said brings up a good point. I don't understand why humans hate orcs so much when the humans were already killing each other before the orcs came. The orcs was a binding thing. It made the Alliance better. But oh no, all orcs are evil. Anyways. Beyond this time-wide, the Guardian, Medivh, feverishly works to open the dark portal. Scattered across the morass, rifts will materialize. Infinite will pour out of the rifts and attempt to destroy Medivh's shields and, ultimately, Medivh. Kill their rift lords and leaders. Do this until Medivh succeeds. Okay. Alright. So... guess I just come over Excuse me. Oh, I see Dark Portal. Oh, you know what? Is this what that zone looked like before the orcs came through? I've only read about it being swampy.
The time has come! Gul'dan, order your warlocks to double their efforts! Moments from now, the gateway will open, and your horde will be released upon this ripe, unsuspecting world.
Because I read about it in Rise of the Horde, that it was a swamp, and I couldn't actually imagine it, you know? Because I'd never seen it as a swamp. Just like the Swamp of Sorrows, yeah. Here it is. And honestly, when the book was talking about the opening of the portal into a swamp, I was more concerned with the Draenei child they had just murdered. So you know, to open the portal. Also, I'm a human again, aren't I? Yeah. Boss incoming. Pleasant.
Why do you wait? Just the
What the?
portal never open. If the resulting wars could be erased.
Okay, this is Chronolord Thasia. The infinite dragonflight tempted many Draconoid with the promise of power. Hold on. But most found only servitude and despair. One of the few exceptions is Chronolord Thasia, who gained influence within the flight through the raw power and cunning. I can multitask, I swear. Okay. Alright. More portals? Second to catch your breath, and then more portals? Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. There it is. Come on.
be it. Sure.
Temporus. Although relatively
It's not too
young,
late.
shut up.
You may still leave.
Temporus was instrumental in identifying many of the Infinite Dragonflight's prime targets. As a reward, he was given the responsibility of destroying anyone who might attempt to interfere with the Dragonflight's plans. How's that working for you? Ooh, pretty sword. Okay. I guess I should read the next boss text now. Nah, I'll wait. I don't mind getting whacked a little bit while I read. Portal 13. There's the portal. Come on. Yeah, the next book I'm reading is supposedly about Medivh. I haven't actually started it yet. But it's The Last Guardian. So. Yeah. I just could, yeah. Well, I mean, with how heart-wrenching Rise of the Horde was, I feel like it would be kind of hard to surpass. It's kind of like one of those Heavensward moments where it's a little bit hard to go above all of that emotional turmoil.
Come to shatter this clockwork universe forever. Let us no longer be slaves of the hourglass. Those who do not embrace this greater path shall become victims of its massive.
He doesn't even notice me, does he? Although relative... Oh, nope. Next one. Ines. Powerful and wild.
I am grateful
Ines...
for your aid, champions. Now, Gul'dan's horde will sweep across this world like a locust swarm. And all my designs, all my carefully laid plans will at last fall into place.
Yeah. Ines was tasked by the Master of the Infinite Dragonflight to personally oversee the disruption of key moments in the true timeline. Okay. Here comes the Horde. Don't mind this human just standing here. Bet I'm hideous to them. Orcs of the Horde, the portal is the gateway to your new destiny. Azeroth lies before you, ripe for the taking. Gul'dan speaks the truth. We should return at once to tell our brothers of the news. Retreat back through the portal. Look at this guy. I like his wings. Or his shoulders. They're so feathery. Also, I like that you can get those right now. I mean, I'm not going to. I want to walk through the portal. Hold on. Oh, wait. First, hold on. Sup? Just the dragon in the background. Looking good. I feel good now. Alright, back to... what's his face? Yeah. Alrighty then, old buddy, old pal. You have done well, Rinceor. The timeways are safe once more. Are they, though? You know what sucks? My Hearthstone isn't up yet. How am I supposed to hearth home? Guess I'll just walk. Not take as long as I thought it would. Sad. And I have to get all the way back to the Netherstorm. So that's the thing. But before I do that, hold on. Let me empty my inventory because I'm a little low on space. I did get a lot of crap. You know, when I finally start playing classes other than plate wearers, I'm gonna have tons of transmogs. Alrighty then, I saw a playthrough once where the person only ran through the game. No mounts and no flying? Oh my god. Not even flight pass? Ugh. Nope, nope, nope. I'm sitting here like, is that dragon around to take me back to the top of the... But I will hop on a flying now. Quartermaster. What do you got? Aw, you don't even have any... You don't even have any
Farewell.
mounts. Look at an armor.
Interested in a
Anything
pint?
fun? You're not an
Oh,
armor. Time
I
lost
am the
bubbles.
finest virus in the land.
Jar of sunwarm sand. Huh. Weird.
See you soon.
Anyways. Freedom! What are these guys? Oh. They're attackable. I did not realize they were attackable. Sorry. I didn't mean to attack you. I just clicked on you. Yeah. Oops. Sand devils, anyways. There's a lot of them up here. Whee! Tavern of Time. Hold on.
Well met.
There's a Tavern of Time.
Light bless you.
Okay. Stormwind, not Ogremere. I'm Alliance. I will remember that I am Alliance. Okay. So, we're going to Netherstorm. Yes. And we get another long flight. And worse than that, some of that flight I get to make on my own without a flight master, because I don't have any Netherstorm flight masters.
May the light embrace you.
So let's go to
May your
Evergrove,
days be long.
and from there we will fly my happy butt. I'm just gonna sit here. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, extra pretty. A lot of pretty stuff in there, isn't there? Ooh. Yay. Alright, so we are heading way over here. There might be a quest here, but I doubt it. Yeah. The quest that exists here does not actually exist, so...
Yo!
Yeah.
Keep it real!
Yeah. I don't know why, but they remove quests all the time, or I might have taken it, one of the... Ooh, purple. Yeah. Alrighty then. So, we are headed over here. To these people. So, bot specialist Allie.
Interesting.
This is delicate work out here, you know. It can't just be rushed or something's likely to get broken. Like Fuselage's head. Wait, whose head? You might be wondering about my bots. I'm always working on the Mach 1, and the Mach 2 gained sentience for a split second before his brain capacitor blew out and he went insane. I decided to skip Mach 3 and 4 and went straight to the Mach 5, my pride and joy. That makes
Pleasure doing business with ya.
some sort of sense. I have the very important task of collecting the machinery inside these ruins, but I'm having a problem keeping all of my bots charged up. The phase hunters, those worm-looking things, have lots of energy. You can find them all over the edges of the island, floating in from the nether. Fill the batteries on this recharging blaster by using it on a phase hunter when they're very weak, and then finish it off to soak up the last of its energies. Okay.
Have a good one.
So, foam sword will be necessary. Greetings, Draenei. I am charged up and fully functional. There are fragile Draenei machines in the ruins, which I must retrieve. Oh, I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that later. That's an escort quest. I don't want to do it right now. I'm too tired to escort him all throughout those ruins in a circle. No thanks. I'll come over here and whack these things with my foam sword. Please and thank you. I like the bonk noise it makes too. Also, these are so pretty and purple. Okay. That's a boop. Look, I know how to boop, okay? I do lots of booping. This is not a boop. It is a bonk. Stop moving. See? Bonk. See the difference? It is. It's just a very strong boop due to the fact that I'm way over leveled because chroming time sucks. Not my fault. Stay within my range, you little shit. There we go. See? Bonk. Okay, and you... Nope, hold on. Come on. I hate the foam sword. I mean, it does what I need it to, but the cast time on it just makes me very sad. Like, and it has a very short range, so if the thing goes out of my range while I'm bonking, It makes me sad. Okay, and next. Nope, notice me. Whack. Okay, 2 more. That one's in outer space. I don't think that one actually exists. Okay. Also, I'm actually holding a big green foam sword. Okay, last but not least. Actually, what would be nice is a, like a toy gun or something. You know, something with a bit of range. But that does the same thing as the foam sword. That'd be cool.
Yeah, what do you want? Keep it real.
Yep, I got your recharged
Be
batteries.
careful out there.
Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing. You've got it set to kill. Nah. It looks like you recharged the batteries, and then some. This'll help immensely to keep these guys going. Mm-hmm.
Be good.
Okay. Now we can take this guy. Greetings, Draenei. I am charged up and fully functional. There are fragile Draenei machines in these ruins, which I must retrieve. I am equipped with delicate servos in my wrist actuator, and the latest in combustion pneumatic pump soakers. Handling them with care will not be an issue. However, the ghosts that haunt these ruins will likely attack, so I will need you and your friends along for protection. Set to bonk! All systems online. Prepare yourself. We leave shortly. Move. Move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Turn on my walk. Yep, I noticed. I hate escort quests. Come on, move your ass. Move! I gotta talk to that little gnome. Or goblin, or whoever the fuck she is. She needs to upgrade her robot's movement speed. Can I just get behind it and push it? Also, I feel like the red waves emanating from the ground right here are probably radioactive stuff, and we're just walking in it. It's fine, I'm sure. I'm sure Blood Elves love it here. Come on. You can do it. Pretty sure radiation is deadly. But then again, I'm pretty sure the entirety of Netherstorm is deadly, so... Like, because this ground does not look natural. Just saying. This, not natural. Not immediately. I get to suffer. So it's deadly and painful. How wonderful. Maybe I'll grow a couple extra tails or heads. Hurry up. Ooh, maybe I'll grow 6 arms like those, demons. The pretty demon ladies. You're back. Were you able to get all of the machines? Yes.
Well, spit it out. Hurry back.
You did it! You did it! I could just kiss you! Oh darn. The Max-A Million Mach 5 is out of juice again. Ah well, he had enough to get the job done, and that's what counts. A Rocket Chief Fuselage will be pleased to get these Draenei machines hooked up inside the X-52 Nether Rocket. That means a promotion for me. I'm so happy, just have to give you a reward. Here, take your pick from one of these. I'll take gold. I accept payment in gold.
Anything.
Thank you. Much like any goblin, I accept payment in gold. Bone melting radiation or the flesh melting kind? I mean, it's probably the addictive kind of radiation because it's all Phil stuff. Because we're in the twisting nether and shit. Yeah. Could be the giant tumor creating kind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, most likely. I mean, all of these guys look fine, and they've been here for a little while, right? Like, nothing too out of the ordinary. Anyways, I have a
Time
quest
is money,
in
friend.
here. Rocket Chief Fuselage, commander of BOOM, the Brain Trust of Orbital Operations and Mechanics, at your service. Are all systems go? It looks like the X-52 Nether Rocket still needs a lot of work. Come on, people, we're T-minus never here.
Be good.
The chief listens as you describe the Seer's vision. Oh yeah, the Seer guy had a vision of these guys in a rocket. Well, I don't know about any of that, but we can certainly use your help around here. Look at the behemoth behind me. That's the X-52. It's a rocket. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you ever seen? I mean,
Keep it
if you
real.
like rockets. Let me be the first to welcome you aboard. Junior Technician, 3rd grade Rincior. Did you just make up a random... Okay. We're building my masterpiece out here, the X-52 Nether Rocket. But first, we need to get all the parts and fuel for it. That's where you come in. To start, I need crystals. Lots of crystals. For the rocket's ethereal lithium engine matrix. The Draenei had crystals coming out of their ears. Hold on. Let me check my ears. Oh. Nope, no crystals. So, head north to the ruins of Incat and get them for me. Never mind all the Draenei ghosts. That's disturbing.
Have a good one.
This is another stalker, KG. What's he got? The consortium will exact its revenge upon Zaxxas the Betrayers. Whatever. Our leader, Nexus Prince Haramad, I've done work for him before, I think. Didn't I in Akadoon? Has tasked me with the acquisition of a crystal artifact from the Arklon ruins to the southeast. They're old Draenei ruins, and unfortunately for both myself and the goblins here, the Burning Legion has decided to move in to perform their own excavation. If you're willing to help me, go to the ruins and take the crystal artifacts from the Dreadlord named Pentatharon. Yeah. This guy, his name is Boots.
What's up?
What's your pleasure? Pull up a seat and knock one back. I'm Boots, head mixologist of BOOM, and bartender extraordinaire. If it's got kick, old Boots can give it to you.
Hurry back!
I make a good living selling drinks to booze hounds around here, but I want something more. The rocket chief is always telling me how he can't perfect the rocket fuel needed to get the X-52 off the ground. We can solve that little problem for him. For starters, I need to extract the oil from the shale of the local shellfin skin flares. It'll form a concentrated, if explosive, base for the mix that I have in mind. Find the flares and their shell all over the place near the purple rocks. Yeah.
Glad I could help.
And this entire time I don't know whether he's making booze or rocket fuel, and it can probably be used as both.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Damn, he sells all kinds of booze. Nice.
Hurry back!
Anyways. Let's see. Got a wanted poster here. There are 2 prominent bills tacked up on the board here. Okay, so wanted Annihilator Servo. Wanted 1 Annihilator Servo to replace the failing one in my long neck spectrum analyzer. You and your friends might want to check with the Blood Elves at Manaforge Banar to the west to see if they have any spares. They seem to have a few arcane annihilators roaming about. Please deliver the servo in pristine condition to Papa Wheeler at Area 52. Papa Wheeler. To whoever cares about the timely construction of the X-52 Nether Rocket. The king of the local mountain giants, Netherrock, has been terrorizing the crumbling wastes. He's been interfering with operations all along the south edge of the island. Take your friends and deal with him. Then return to me here in Area 52. Okay. Alright. I would like to make this in
I got what you
home.
need. Glad I could help.
Also, I don't think these other Draenei like me. But the elves like me, so I'll hang out with them. So, yeah. I'm with the elves. Look at me. See, they had a conversation earlier, and I missed it, so... I don't know if I got the start of it. Did I get the start of it? I don't think I did. I didn't get the start of their conversation, so... Sad. Did she just stick her fingers in her ears and stick her tongue out at the... I like you. Okay. Anyways.
Glory to the Sindorai.
For years, I was convinced we were doing the right thing in Silvermoon, working to reach Outland so that we could be reignited with Kale. Had I known what Kel'Thas had in store for us, I would have stayed right in Falconwing Square. Sounds rough, bud.
Farewell.
You may have noticed one of Kale's mana forges on your way here. You know, the large purple buildings sucking energy from the sky. We were sent here by the Shatar to investigate them. You can help our information gathering efforts by obtaining a personnel roster. Giving us an idea of who's there and what they will do will prove to be invaluable information. Oh, hold up, they're having a conversation. Let me finish this. We believe Captain Arathin, leading a ballista team just outside the Mana Forge, Banar, is in possession of one such roster. Obtain it for us. Okay, hold on. So one of those guys says,
Shorel Aran.
with all due respect, Adal sent us here to investigate Kel's activity, not mount a full-scale attack. And then Thelodian. Look, sweetheart, nobody's talking about storming Tempest Keep ourselves, but when we see a target of opportunity, we have to take it. Hold your tongue, knave. Do not dare use that tone with Priestess of the Light. Oh. Man. Yes. And then they start speaking in a different language. I don't speak Thalassian, even though we're friends. The Magistrix will be happy to know I'm fluent in Thalassian. Your courtesy is not lost on me. Back to the topic, we should focus our attention on the Mana Forges. We need to learn what the enemy is doing with them and why. We've told you all there is to know. Did you forget that many of us used to be trusted followers of Kel'Thas? And just look at where that got us. You must admit that your information from defectors is outdated and unreliable. Let us make calculated attacks on these mana forges and gather what information we can. Finally, some talk of action from the big guy. That conversation was hard to follow, especially because there's somebody outside talking about the wanted posters that is not a part of the conversation that keeps on popping up in my chat. Hard to track. Anyways, so yeah, they're talking about going after the Mana Forges. I feel like I belong at this side of the table, but I don't feel like I belong at this side of the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm matching these. Here, I'll take a screenshot with my buddies here. Look at her. Oh yeah. Okay. Did she just? Okay. You girl?
Our enemies will fall.
You're my new best friend, okay? Alright. Anyways, there's tons of quests around here. I don't need that quest. But... And they just have, like, a crack in the center of their town. This is fine, I suppose. Okay. Ravendweir? I'm gonna call you Raven, cause, yeah. Anyways.
What brings you here?
Netherstorm was not always as you see it now. There was a time when this crumbling land was known as the Plains of Farallon. Little of those days has survived the evil that has taken hold here. Ooh.
Till next we meet.
Allow me to introduce myself, Paladin. I am Ravendweir. apprentice to the Archmage Vargoth. My master is indisposed, shall we say. I am here on a matter of great importance. The Archelon ruins southeast of the city are a hotbed of burning Legion activity. Their purpose in the ruins concerns neither me nor my master, but their leader Ekarash possesses the Archmage's staff. This conjuring powder will allow you to draw the demon out of hiding. Sprinkle it on the braziers at the center of the ruins.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. Oh, nope, that's another goblin. Commoner. He doesn't have a quest for me. I wish you could turn off the, event quests, because I don't want to see the event quests. Like, you do this, like, you can turn off low-level quests and warband quests and, you know, local stories and stuff, but you can't turn off event quests, and they should have a thing where you can turn off event quests, because I don't want to see them. I can't do them, because that one goes to Dornagal, and I don't have that yet on this character. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
Woo!
Keep it real.
Anyways, so I am getting tired, and we did take all of the quests in this town. Look at that rocket. Look at the rocket. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it is my ending time. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go back into the inn, and I'm gonna end here for the day. So, I appreciate you watching, and tomorrow we will be back, and we will continue on with the Netherstorm. We did get 4 dungeons done today, so I do feel pretty good about that. Yeah. So I will see you tomorrow.